Every month at the new moon, we begin a new emotional cycle, and we have the opportunity to reset our goals and intentions. The new moon in Aquarius is February 8th at 9:39 a.m. Eastern Time. Aquarius is an air sign in the fixed modality. We're dealing with the intellect and how we think. But Aquarius is ruled by the planet Uranus, so there's a group consciousness, a global awareness, an awareness of how we are connected with each other as humans related to this sign. One of the things that takes place is we get to reevaluate if we are authentic and if we are retaining our sense of individuality while we are part of a group. Because sometimes what happens when we get involved in a group is we buy into the group consciousness, and then sometimes we don't speak up because we're afraid we won't be accepted by the group. That's not going to happen with this new moon because there is some jazzy, sort of pressured energy associated with it. We are going to be pushed to remain authentic and to be very clear about our own individuality and our own views. And the real question with this new moon is, can we express how we feel from a peaceful, loving place and still tap into harmony? It could be quite pressured, and we need to be ready for the fact that people may have an intense emotional bias about how they feel and what they think at this time. But our real challenge is to do this with grace and to do this with lovingness, while we still embrace our own individuality. There is so much to this new moon that's very, very important. And I particularly want to draw your attention to what you started in January when Mercury was retrograde in Capricorn. Because now Mercury is very involved with this new moon. It's involved in a large configuration with Venus and Pluto squaring Uranus. And it is pushing for development. It's pushing for you to release what doesn't work for you. Stagnation is not going to be okay right now. Status quo really won't feel good. You are being pushed to grow purposefully or to release, to at least embrace change in your own personal life. And we see that in the world also right now. And all of this gets wrapped up with Mars in Scorpio, which is very passionate, very intense, and ultra purposeful. So we have passionate energy to really work with, along with that Aquarian energy, which is so objective and so intellectual. This is a very tricky combination. Here's something else to be aware of with this new moon in Aquarius. There may be a special flash of insight you get, an awakening for how you could solve a problem in your life in a new way. The moon in Aquarius is asking you to look at solutions from a different angle. And because Uranus, which is the ruler of Aquarius, which will be sextile this new moon in Aquarius, because those are all aligned, we may have a bolt of lightning that flows through us, providing us with a new solution. You need to be ready for that, and you need to embrace it when it happens, because there could be a special awakening within you. Suffice it to say, the bottom line with this new moon is that you have to remain authentic, and you have to risk your vulnerability to speak up lovingly when you have different views from the groups that you are affiliated with. It's very important that you risk your vulnerabilities to say what you need to say right now. And you can do that with grace. That's the bottom line with this new moon. Stay connected with your heart, stay connected with your sense of individuality. Thank you. I'm Kathy Rose.